Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest film interviews, features, and recommendations on the movies that matter. Sidharth Malhotra, so good to see you, Sid. How are you? How are you holding up?
I am fine, thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Finally, it's good to talk to someone because I'm not with my family here. I'm in Mumbai. My family is in Delhi, and it's been interesting. We're in quite a unique situation right here.
Yeah.
But I think it's important. You know, the more I read about it, it's such a necessary thing to do the social distancing, to
Correct.
lock down, and especially in our country, people are really suffering. So I just to start with, I hope everyone who's listening, you know, if we can do whatever in our way to help people,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we should. Whether it's giving salaries to your staff, whether it's providing food. So I hope and we should pray everyone's doing their small bit.
Yeah. But Sid, you're of course originally a Delhi boy. Did you
Yes.
get stuck in Bombay? I mean, when it happened, were you in Bombay or did you choose to be in Mumbai?
Actually, yeah, it is funny when they started saying, "Oh, stay in." The first day happened with the lockdown. It was a Sunday. I didn't know. Nobody knew that we're going to be locked down for so many weeks.
Correct.
By the time I started speaking to my family, it's going to get serious, and let me see tickets. The airlines was fully booked, and they were canceling flights. So actually, I kind of missed my chance to be back home in Delhi.
Right.
So, but it's not bad though. I mean, they're pretty safe there. That's what they're happy and safe. And I'm using this time for other things, whether it's catching up on reading, whether it's working out. I mean, I still have the luxury to do all those things. There's so many people who don't have those things to do. But I think these are crazy times. Who would have thought that? I mean, the whole world is on shutdown right now. I mean, I sometimes can't help myself but sit and just wonder that one particular virus, and I think it's all our doing.
Yeah.
It's nature's way of telling us to hit the pause button, man.
Correct.
Correct. I mean, we and actually it's so funny. Nature is absolutely fine when I stare outside.
Nature's actually thriving, isn't it? It's thriving. I mean, yeah.
The animals are having a field day. All the birds and the animals and the marine life, they all seem to be enjoying themselves without us.
Right.
So I feel it's something for us to learn that when we come out, we better have a lot of respect for them because, I mean, they're not going to stop, man. We are the ones who need to.
Right.
Yeah.
Sid, what's your daily routine like?
So for me personally, this is definitely the earliest that I've taken a shower, especially for a show. Right now, I've gotten ready, trimmed my beard. I thought, let me wear a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt after a long while. Normally, you see me in a ganji or a t-shirt and shorts in my house.
Right.
I think different things. Different days, you have your ups and downs.
Yeah.
Certain days you feel really productive, whether it's trying on new things or catching up on earlier reading. Recently, yesterday, I felt like, I have these books. I have a very bad habit of not finishing books. I somehow fizzle away when I read, I've got the gist.
Right.
So I thought, let me just get all my books and right now in this room that we are in, I've made sure that, I've taken out all my books and I've kept it right here outside. So
what are you reading? Show us something. What are you reading currently?
I mean, I have to start. I mean, I'm reading
nice.
Agassi's
I've read that. That's a good one, yeah.
Have you? Yeah, I know.
have.
I've gone through it. Actually, Shakun is the one who sent me this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. Shakun signed this, actually. It's right there.
I would have thought Andrew Agassi would have signed it, but no, you've got
no, Shakun. Sadly, we haven't met. So, and old books, like even something very, Devdutt Patnaik, who I really like some of his chats, and he's Shiva to Shankara, like all these books that I haven't finished, I've made sure, let me make this, this shelf as like all the books that are incomplete.
Nice.
And maybe if I feel like I come to this room and read.
Nice.
Cooking for sure, all the celebrities have gone mad cooking, apart from working out after what Farah ma'am is saying, and she's. I sent her a message. I said, after your message, see, I've not put on any workout videos, but here's a picture for you.
So just privately to bug her, yeah.
Privately, just like that. Here's a picture just for you. And she was like, please, I was just fed up.
But are you cooking? Did you say you're cooking, or do you have help who's coming in and cooking?
No, I do have. I'm fortunate to have help, but I'm cooking just to go back to my struggling days.
Wow.
Actually, in a way, I look at it. I'm quite fortunate if something like this would have happened even like 8 or 9 years ago, I would have been in one of these, I would have been in a house without any help,
Right.
not these luxuries
Yeah.
which I could afford. Life was completely different then.
Yeah.
And I do really feel for all the people, who have come to become actors or different technicians, who don't have help all the time,
Right.
or the money or the finances to, live in buildings which have amenities.
Correct.
I feel for them, man. I was there like, 8 9 years ago, and I hope and pray that they're all doing well.
Correct.
And I wish I could help as well. I keep feeling that I keep scrolling my social media for just random messages of people who might need help. You never know if somebody's in Mumbai, in Bandra, or something that's strikes you that somebody's stuck or somebody needs help, and if I can
Right.
help, so I don't know.
How wonderful. So what have you been cooking? How elaborate have you got?
Not much. I right in the beginning, like 2 weeks ago, I got some shrimps, and I felt like that's something that I used to eat before. Just boil them, and so I did butter garlic shrimps, which I tried, which was the easiest recipe. But recently, I ran out of bread, so I was trying to make some healthy bread. I make this really no grain and whatever healthy bread, which I'm eating and enjoying myself right now, which high protein and stuff like that. But it's interesting. I mean, as I said, I still feel we are the lucky ones who have the luxury to do all these things.
Correct.
And there are so many millions of workers and people who are suffering in our country. So I hope and pray that they can, they get through this, and we
Right.
have people who are helping them.
Yeah.
But we have to learn. Yeah, I feel I mean, yeah, it's a wake up call.
It
We
is,
all have
isn't it?
to.
It's really an alarm bell. It's yeah.
Absolutely. It just makes us realize how small we are. Puts things in perspective. Whether it's the things we took for granted, whether it's the people we took for granted. Like you can't meet your friends, you can't
Yeah.
meet your family, which is right there,
Yeah.
and the freedom that we have.
Yeah.
Suddenly we put in cages, and the animals are out. So
True.
the tables are turned.
Now, speaking of animals, your only companion is
Yes.
Oscar. Is Oscar your little guy?
Yeah.
What's that like? I mean, he
I'm
needs.
finally figuring out what Oscar feels like now.
Correct.
Actually, in the last 2 weeks,
Correct.
this is what he does.
Right.
This is his world. From my door to my main door till my last room. That's his life.
Right.
What are you doing? Which room? What's happening? Sussing it out. So I was kind of observing him, and he's observing me all this time.
Now you know what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, now you know. Now you know when I don't get my food on time. Why am I so excited about my meal?
Right.
Where's my drink? So it's been fun. He's right here actually.
Yeah, please.
He's as usual chilling. And one second, can you see him?
Okay, we can see him.
That's him like 24 hours a day or 23 hours. Okay, come on, 23. He wakes up for like an hour to just eat and
Okay.
go down for a walk. But that's him. Oscar. See, he's really busy. He doesn't even know that I'm here now. He doesn't really care. My dog's actually done with me. I think it's a relationship. Oh, how do I flip this, man?
Correct.
One second. Yeah. Yeah, so we're having struggles. We're having problems right now, me and my dog. We're not communicating that much as we used to.
Well, he knows he's got you, right? Like, where are you going? Where are you gonna
Yeah.
go?
He's
Correct.
really taking me for granted now. It's like there's no excitement when I come back, or I'm taking for. I have to really make a lot of effort to make him excited now.
Right.
It's like unless I say the word walk in it, he won't get up, man.
Right.
He won't listen to me.
Sid, one would assume that when one is indoors and when one is in lockdown, I mean, you're kind of cut off from the world, and what controversy can happen, but it feels like there's still a place. The most recent being the Masakali remix.
Yes.
To be fair, it's not something that involves the actors. In all fairness, y'all were actors in that film, and the whatever criticism is directed at the composer and the label that decided to. But have you been paying attention to it? I'm guessing you get marked on tweets and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. We get marked. We're part of this song. Actually, it happened with vis-a-vis a movie that Marjawa as a promotional song at that time.
Right.
And it's very easy people to say, obviously everyone's to blame as a team, but I've done remakes in the past,
Yeah.
like which are different, obviously, artists, whether it's a Kala Chashma, whether it's Chul.
Correct.
They've all been recreations and they worked really well in the past.
Mm.
There is no conversation of whether I endorse it, not endorse it, whether
Correct.
they're good or bad. With whatever.
I mean,
easy
you're an
on the
actor. You're an
ears.
actor, and if you're told that you have to do it, you have to do it. But
Exactly.
on some
We're
level,
trying to help the film.
can you understand the outrage? Because the original Masakali is a great song, and for a moment, let's put aside whether this is good or bad. Just the whole principle of why are we remixing stuff that's great and people still love.
No, I think, yeah, of course. I mean, if I keep thinking it from an actor point of view, if somebody had to remake a film
Correct.
of that I have been a part of, and it's not done with utmost taste or to someone's satisfaction, of course it can be annoying. So I think in that sense, yes, it's completely valid. But as I said, I think I've had songs which have worked. Biggest hit, Kala Chashma's recreation.
Yeah.
Which is one of the biggest songs that we had. But yeah,
But
this
in your
was
first
not
film,
meant to
wasn't there a
release
remix? Wasn't there a remix song in your first film? Wasn't it Disco Divane? I think in the first.
Disco Divane was a remix as well. It's a massive hit. So it's always been a part of it. But I think the trend is dying, though.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think that the audience has the patience to now, or they're not excited by the fact that we're not really creating new melodies.
Right.
So I, in a way, as an audience, as a listener, I completely agree. If we would get, as actors also, I would get far more excited.
Correct.
With a brand new song. Arey, I've never heard this. Yaar, lovely, what lovely lyrics.
Absolutely.
What lovely thought. As what we reacted to many years ago, like my playlist would still have Kishore Kumar songs, you know. And the more I keep hearing them, you realize the poetry within them.
Right.
They used to talk about such philosophical, things and just singing. Bachchan Saab has done so many, like Muqaddar Ka Sikandar, about life. It talks about, you're going to go through pain but you have to keep smiling.
Correct.
It's amazing. They gave it so much depth and thought, which I personally love. And I think India did at that time.
Yeah.
So, I think I get that, and I hope that we come back to that zone again.
Yeah. Sid, what are you watching? I mean, I'm asking everyone for recommendations.
Yeah.
What have you watched that you really enjoyed lately?
Again, for me, watching, there is no really particular thing that I'm obsessed with right now. It depends on my mood. Like, whether it's like I rewatched the film yesterday. I saw Tropic Thunder again.
Such fun, isn't it?
Which
great?
I love. I've seen it again. What an amazing team of actors. And the way, I think that's something that we guys have still not figured out, to play comedy with such seriousness.
Right, right.
They play characters not playing for humor per se, but just doing such good humor because they're just in character.
Yeah.
Robert Downey
How
Jr.
good is Robert
hilarious.
Downey Jr.? Yeah.
He's amazing, and I've seen that film before. And I was scrolling through. I was like, okay, let's see. Ben Stiller as a director has managed some amazing moments.
Yeah.
Whether it's taking the Mickey out of their own industry, or whether it's giving their own characters the Oscars, the Academy. It was really funny.
How good is Tom Cruise in that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise to do that cameo, the end bit, the dance. I was laughing my ass off. I mean, it was amazing. I think it. So
and it's such a mood uplifter, right? That film. It's great for these times. It just sort of puts you in a good mood, right?
Absolutely, and especially I could connect with more now, being an actor.
Correct.
You know the things that they're talking about.
Yeah.
The insecurities they play on and the humor they have.
You never go full retard.
Yeah, you never go full retard. I'm the dude. It's amazing. I wish and pray actually at times, I wish I could be a part of a team like this, which would create, something which is really funny and out there, but yet have some incredible performances with it. We don't associate, unfortunately, I feel, humor with great performances in India.
Right.
Vis-a-vis in Hollywood, you feel like, that's a lovely performance. He's so funny. It's amazing. We could probably praise the actor. So that's. It's to do with our setup and writing, so I'm hoping we set up films like that. I was just inspired yesterday.
So what else? Tropic Thunder. What else?
I saw Sex Education, or both the seasons. It was lovely again. Superb writing. It's a lot of fun. I'm seeing End of the Fucking World. Season 1 I saw on season 2. which is contrary to what people think of the title. It's a love story, which is so interesting.
Correct.
I just love the dynamics between them, and it's dark and twisted at times.
Nice.
I saw a Hindi show. I saw Special Ops. I called up Neeraj sir, and I
Neeraj, who
told
you
him I
worked
said I
with,
really
yeah.
liked it. Yeah, so I think it was lovely. It had a feeling of his world that he does so well,
Yeah.
of Indian espionage. Nobody else makes Indian real hero spies, and I think he
Right.
did a really good job. So yeah, I think it's free flowing. I saw some old Hindi films. I saw Ram or Sham,
Uh-huh.
Dilip Kumar's. I hadn't seen that, so I was scrolling through. I said, let me finish that film.
Nice.
I saw Chupke Chupke again, which I love.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think there's no one particular show that I'm obsessed with, and it just
Sure.
depends on my mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sid, tell me.
So what have you been up to?
So what
Apart
about,
from taking
I
people's
a little
interviews?
bit of this and that. I saw Panchayat on Amazon Prime, which I loved, which I absolutely loved.
Okay.
I saw Pushpavali actually just when lockdown happened.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one.
Karan just told me you told him about Pushpavali.
I've been telling
and
everyone.
He said you must watch.
I told Varun the other day, and Varun messaged me and said,
Yeah.
"Thank you for tipping me off because it's such a great show."
Wow,
so
no, okay.
those are a few, but
I will.
yeah,
Pushpavali.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's
That's
just so
something
much
on my
choice,
list.
right? There's so much choice.
So much, yeah, absolutely. And we're just exploring so many things,
Yeah.
old and new. Something that you've missed or something that you're doing. So
Yeah.
it's. I mean, yeah, we have so much to watch, but let's see how long we survive. I think the lockdown's going to go on for another month or a few more weeks,
Right.
and I think it is necessary. But we all have to now fight this together and find our ways to balance our sanity and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you
make it
know, Sid,
productive.
finally, Sid, before we go, do you know when this is all over and when hopefully, we can go back to our normal lives, whatever normal will mean, when that happens? Do you know what it is that you want to do first?
Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's the first thought that comes to mind is probably making sure that my family can come and meet.
Yeah.
Maybe go back to that gathering and have many more people in that room to human interaction again. Whether it's just sharing or nothings, to do something with them. I think that's what comes to mind. But I think just a lot of appreciation um, for a lot of things, whether it's people, whether it's nature, whether it's the way we function, balancing our days out.
Yeah.
To me, it's in a very holistic point of view. It's given me so much appreciation for how we take our workers for granted. All the help that we have, or whether it's the building, or whether it's your house, or whether it's in the city.
True.
No job seems any small right now.
Yeah.
These people are the real heroes who are working 24/7.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough to take a call. It depends on how long I'm locked down in, how long we're in it.
Correct.
But yeah, my first thought is to just miss that family time, be in my family drawing room in Delhi.
Right.
Maybe that.
That seems right. That seems like the comforting thing.
Correct. Yeah, because you miss that, man. You miss
Yeah.
that. There's nothing like having people around and to share your day with.
Right.
And when you're locked down, you realize the importance of it.
Yeah. Well, Sid, I hope you can see your family soon. I hope we can all,
Yes.
see our families and do what one
everyone.
wants to do. I hope
Yeah.
that's sooner rather than later. But until
Absolutely.
then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors. Thank you for this. I really
Yes.
enjoyed chatting. I mean, hopefully the next time it'll be face to face like we usually
Yes.
do. This is
Hopefully
strange.
the next
This
time
takes
we're
some
face to
getting
face
used to,
then
right?
everyone sanitize your hands, guys. Stay in, social distancing, and I hope we get through this fine and safe here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Speak to you
Rajeev.
soon. See you soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.